And they're already going for the steaming, delicious rice there that they're going to serve back. I'm glad you guys can make it. And as I walk over to the other side, we have the table of two over on the other end. I see judges are already mobilized and out in the field looking at people making their bentos. And on the other side, do-rag on, ready to go with it here basically. She's picking out what look like nori. Nori being Japanese, sort of a thin pressed Japanese seaweed. It gives a very delicious flavor. And she is sculpting something basically that looks like it could be long, thin strands with the nori using a pair of shears. So again, this is very delicate business. I imagine she could be a very successful brain surgeon. And we also have another example of surgical slicing here on this. In this case, it's going to be, is it ham that you're slicing right now? So we have ham that's been sliced, and already, even less than 2 minutes in, we already have an egg sculpture that's going with this thin sliced ham. I think we're going to see a scene emerge from this and something that's a little more complicated than something I could imagine, certainly. But it looks wonderful. Good work over here on this side. Coming back over to our table of three. And our young Turk here, the youngest competitor, I'm sure, in the race so far, has already created what looks like a hollowed out section in his rice. Can I ask what you're planning to do with that? Or is this a secret that you're waiting to reveal later on in the competition? He's keeping secret for now. He's going to reveal that potentially later. But since he's got the Green Lantern shirt on, I expect heroic efforts from him throughout the rest of the competition. Excellent. All right, and as I sort of rudely peer over your shoulder, I'm going to see what you're doing. It looks like we've got molds, including one that looks like a space shuttle. Is that a space shuttle? Is that how you describe it? Yes, she says it is a space shuttle, right? And then there are moon and stars going in, so she might be looking to grab the NASA vote with this, which I think is a smart call early on in the competition. Again, using nori to represent the black curtain of sky in the background. Wonderful. And here we have the use of, rather unconventional from a Japanese standpoint, the use of cheese. Cheese, of course, being more and more popular in Japan as well, but certainly not as traditional, you might imagine. But that looks delicious. What kind of cheese is that? Like a pepper jack or something, perhaps? Yeah, it looks like it's got peppers in it. So something a little spicy that she's now wrapping along with ham to provide part. She already has, I see on the other side, 2 rolls of rice that are wrapped with a belt of nori around them. And she's just grabbed a little bit of lettuce to add some color and texture to that, so it looks wonderful. Okay, back over to our tables of 2. And you'd think I'd run for an hour. There's all sorts of activity that's been done since my last presentation, and it looks great. She's now doing the traditional Japanese modesty that you see. So yeah, so there's hard at work here working with broccoli, a very green, heavy sort of bento design on this side.